Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow World Journals, and today I've got a chatty video for you with another Willow World update. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and while I share, I've got this beautiful Daphne's Diary magazine in front of me. I'll be going through it with a pair of scissors. I really enjoy doing that, so sitting down and spending some time going through page by page, looking for images and illustrations that I think I could use in my personal journaling. So I often look for things like books and pens and paintbrushes because I love reading and writing and creativity. I also look for doors because I love the symbol of, open doors, and my word for this year is open. So I don't usually cut out the flowers anymore because I want specific things that can represent different ideas for journaling prompts and the things that I want to actually journal about. But yeah, I'm just going to go through page by page as I share a bit of a Willow World update. First of all, there is a 35% off Etsy sale in my Etsy shop, Willow Bound Journals. So the link will be down below in the description box if you're interested in catching that deal. It's store-wide off all of my printable kits, off all my journals and all my junk journal packs as well. So that will run for the rest of this week until Sunday. So if you had your eye on anything, hope that you can enjoy taking advantage of this sale. We also have another creative journaling workshop. So that is Wednesday, 11 a.m. I apologize for the short notice, so that is tomorrow. For my friends in America, that would be Tuesday night. So in Australia, 11 a.m. is the equivalent, I'm Brisbane time, and that's the equivalent of 9 p.m. Eastern time if you're in America, I believe. You'll just have to check your time zones. So if you want to put in my time zone, it's Brisbane, 11 a.m., then put in your time zone, and it will automatically calculate that for you. So that one is $5. So you can PayPal that to my email, which will be down below in the description box as well. And you can register by email as well. And if you want more information, and if you're in Australia, you can definitely pay via direct deposit if that's easier for you. So just email me anyway to register so I can know your name, who's attending, and so I can send you the Zoom link. That's the most important thing. I will be sending out the Zoom link to all the ladies who have registered so far today. And it's going to be so fun. I think we have someone from America, Australia, Jamaica, maybe Canada, maybe New Zealand, maybe Britain area. So that is exciting, having like a global online journaling workshop group. Bring a magazine. So I'm going to be bringing this magazine right in front of me to it. This Daphne's Diary magazine right here, number 4. You can bring any magazine. It doesn't have to be Daphne's Diary, doesn't have to be the same one as mine. Last time I did a creative journaling workshop with this same sort of prompt. I used a Frankie magazine. So any magazine will do. The challenge is sort of to work with what you've got within limitations, and to know that you don't have to have every single supply and resource around you to create and to connect with yourself, because my journaling workshops and all my journaling courses are about self-discovery, connection with self, and going a bit deeper and spending time with your own soul. I'll talk a bit more about that one later on. And it's also about connection. And, I get messages and hear from people saying they're the only one in their town or where they are who likes creativity or who likes crafting and junk journals. And I love the idea of having an online community of crafters who you can make friends and you can join together with and, share and just have fun. Like my creative workshops are fun. We laugh, we we go deep, and we laugh. and we create and we have fun. So yeah, it's great. So it is by Zoom, so you do need to download Zoom if you haven't got it already. I just use it on my iPad. And yeah, it's really simple. Once you have it downloaded, all you do is click the link that I'll send you via email and it will open up automatically. What else? Let me see. Yes, you need to bring a magazine, scissors, glue, and some sort of journal, visual diary, or just sheets of paper. I use A4 size because I like to do nice, large, creative work. But any size that suits you is fine. And also bring a notebook and pen. Just a plain, simple, lined, store-bought notebook is fine. You can definitely use a junk journal if you want. But we'll be doing a creative exercise together and some journaling prompts as well. So what else? If you would like to join the Everything Journal course, you are most welcome to join that one as well. I know some people weren't able to join earlier on in the year due to just, life, busyness and all that kind of thing. But if you are interested, you can definitely join anytime throughout the year. It's a go at yourself. It's like a self-paced course, so that's why you can join anytime. All the prompts are available instantly as soon as you join on YouTube through the members tab. There's a specific members tab for the Everything Journal course, and once you join that, you get instant access to all of the prompts we've done so far. There are generally 1 to 2 a week. Video prompts for creative prompts, and then we have 2 Zoom calls each month where we do what I basically do in the creative workshops. So that's the inspiration for it, these Zoom calls where we do a creative exercise together and some journaling prompts. And yeah, feel free to get in touch if you're interested in that course, or you can join right away. You just click the join button underneath this video and select the Everything Journal course tier. In the description box is all of the things where you can find me as well. There's the Willow Book Club and the other courses that I run, just to update you in case you're new here and you haven't heard about any of these things. There's also my Patreon if you're interested in access to more videos where I do a journal making series each month. At the moment, I am making some embellished fairy journals, which I'm also sharing with my members, so that's a bonus. So if you would like to become a member, you can also click that join button, but you can become a member for like $1 a day, $1 a month. And yeah, I share different videos for my members, but patrons get access to all of my members' videos, plus those journal making series each month, plus depending on your tier, every single printable kit from my Etsy is over on my Patreon. So if you become a patron, you get instant access to all of those extra videos, all of those printables, and depending on your tier, you also might get access to printables sent to you in the mail, or happy mail, ephemera sent in the mail, or even a journal sent to you in the mail. What else? So I've been reading this book with the Willow Book Club. Hang on, that was 2 sentences in one. 2 thoughts in one. As part of the Willow Book Club, I have just started reading Alone with You in the Ether. It's a very philosophical book, and very interesting style I'm finding. It's sort of like written like a play almost. This author, I hear that she was actually a screenwriter first, a scriptwriter. So I've just started reading that one, but the reason why I've only just started it now, it is our June book, and it's already like the 18th of June. So yeah, I only started it this morning because I just finished a book called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry. And this book I recommend, highly, highly recommend. It's non-fiction, but you know me, I have been wanting to live a slower, simpler, smaller life, and this book ties into that really well. Like, one of the chapters is called Simplicity, one of the chapters is called Slowing, another chapter is solitude and silence. So it's really, really good. Highly recommend. I borrowed it from a friend, but it's so good. It's one I'm going to go out and buy because I want to annotate it, highlight it, write down quotes. I want to make a whole list of a new personal principles that I put on my wall to remember things like, keep your eyes on what is actually important. Don't compare. Remember gratitude and all that kind of thing. But he also talks about spending time with your own soul. And I was like, I need to put that on my wall. That is why I journal. That is why I run my journal courses. That is why I'm running these creative journaling workshops, to spend time with my own soul. And out of anything, my voice is just getting pretty serious here. Drop down. When I speak low, it gets very serious. But yeah, this is like, I don't know, in a way, like my life's work. One of the things that I absolutely believe in and will advocate for and want to share, and it's part of, my mission in life, is to help people connect with their own soul through creativity and journaling, because that's why I do it for myself. I see all of the benefits from it. I'm just going to loop this video because I just got suddenly very serious. Wanting to share about spending time with your own soul, because a lot of us don't necessarily do that. I don't do it often, but I need it and I crave it when I don't do it, because suddenly, like, my life goes haywire. And when I talk about my life, I mean my inner life. And that's why I journal. It's always been for my sanity, it's like therapy, right? We all say that. Journaling and creativity, it's like our therapy. But yeah, how it works is because it allows us to slow down, be still, sit with ourselves, and spend time with our own soul. And that's when the clutter, it gets cleared away, and all the mess, it gets sorted out. And, not instantly or overnight or anything like that, but for that moment. And that's enough. That's enough. If I write even just for half an hour, I feel so much more settled. I feel so much more calm. And that is so wonderful. It's so valuable. And there's so many times where I don't want to do it because I'm like, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered getting my pen out. And a lot of it is mostly just I can't be bothered going through my emotions, digging up my thoughts, and really letting them see the light of day. Because that's what journaling does. It brings them all to the surface. And a lot of us don't want them at the surface. We push them down with distraction. We watch TV. We binge watch Netflix. We scroll through social media on our phones or internet surf. Or we just distract ourselves from whatever it is in the inside. But for me, journaling and creativity helps me to sort out all of that by bringing it to the surface. And it's soul work, it's deep work, yes, and it can be hard work, yes, but it's so worth it. And I've been doing this, like, I've been a lifelong journaler, and it helps me. I need it. I can't not journal. It's like breathing to me, because eventually it feels like it's hard to breathe because I'm avoiding facing myself, basically. So if I do these journaling workshops, even just those, every week, just 1 hour, create for a little bit, create for half an hour, journal for half an hour. That is spending time with my soul for a solid hour every week. And well, I want to up that. I'm challenged by this book, right? I don't journal every day. Ideally, I would like to, because I know it's good for me. And so this book has sort of convicted me. I want to spend at least an hour every single day connecting with my own soul, sitting with my soul, whether that's through creativity, whether that's through journaling, whether that's through just sitting down in silence for an hour. Maybe go for a walk for an hour. For some people, it's going for a walk. Maybe it's going into nature, sitting in a forest, or going to the ocean for an hour. But for me, I know if I can create for half an hour, journal for half an hour, I feel so much better. I just feel like lighter. I feel calmer. I feel so much better. So in a way, you know how I always say my creative journaling courses, I create them first and foremost for myself before I ever release them for other people. And I do them at the same time. I don't know about other people who offer courses, but when I offer a course, I do it with you because I need it for me. So with these creative journaling workshops, one of the reasons why I'm sharing them is not just so that, part of my life's work to help others connect with their soul through creativity and writing and journaling, and to provide a community of crafters to have fun and fellowship together. It's also for me. It's for me to have that hour, because I'm going to be doing it with you. I'm going to be doing the creative exercise and the journaling prompts with you. And it's sort of like a way to keep myself accountable, to give myself some structure. So anyway, got real deep there at the end. I never know necessarily what I'm going to share, where it leads. But yeah, I don't know if this time slot suits people. I realise now that I should have, before I just rushed into it and said, hey, creative workshops are every Wednesday, I should probably have just asked, is anyone interested, first of all? Second of all, when does it suit you? Because I've got a lot of time zones to work out here. What day suits you? What time suits you? And sort of collate that from the ones who are interested and try to find where the most overlap is. So I'm going to run this one this Wednesday, but going forward after that, I think what I'll do is I'll just find the time zones that suits everyone and find what works best for everyone else. Like for me, it works best Wednesday, 11 a.m. But I can pretty much do Thursday, Friday as well. And I can do nights. Any night I can pretty much do as well. So if a different time slot or day suits you guys, let me know in the comments or email me. But I'll put up a post or something as well, and just gather all the times. That should have probably been the way I went, instead of just going, here's the day. But yeah, if you're keen for these journaling workshops, feel free to email me, or you can register straight away if you don't have any questions. All the information will be down below in the description box. But if you are interested in spending time with your own soul and getting to know some other lovely crafters and getting to know their souls, then this is for you. All right, I think I've rambled on for long enough. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.